Janja Garnbret has flashed Puro Dreaming, an 8C+/9A at Massone in Arco, Italy. The route was first climbed by Adam Ondra in 2018 and was graded 9A. However, it's subsequently been downgraded to 8C+, courtesy of the use of both knee bars and knee pads. However, Janja neither used the knee bars nor knee pads, and former UKC reporter Bjorn Pohl had reported that it looked every bit 9A. Michaela Caminati, who witnessed the ascent and provided beta, also suggested that it was far closer to an on-site than it was a flash. And here's what he had to say. It was not the best beta for her, and she had to improvise almost everything. She just asked for the lower crux, but she ended up improvising. We didn't give her any beta while climbing. She skipped a big rest on a twofer as well. In the upper crux, she tried a few things and she ended up doing the right thing at the end. She also managed to clip 2 quick draws everybody is skipping. The photographer Vladek Zumer also highlighted that this wasn't even supposed to be a big day for Janja. She'd gone out supposedly with the intention of having a chilled day at the crag elsewhere, but then they couldn't find the crag they were going to, so ended up at Massone. Vladek then reported Janja getting on the route, expecting her to maybe have a quick go, rest a bit and document the ascent, only to witness her flash the route with supposed ease. So the question is, what has Janja just flashed? Is it an 8C+ or is it a 9A? Now, as far as we're concerned, it sounds very 9A, insofar as she didn't use any of the knee pads or the knee bars. But at the same time, routes tend to be graded for the easiest method, and to that end, the route has been widely considered 8C+ in recent years. Whichever it is, it's a sign of the potential Janja has when she gets out on rock. It didn't even sound like she was trying, simply because her level is just so far above that. And it makes you wonder, well, if this isn't 9A, 9A flash is coming from Janja, but what about 9A+? What about 9B? Okay, maybe not 9B, but also maybe 9B. To put this achievement into context, Laura Rogora made the first on-site of a French 8C+ earlier this year. She climbed Ultimate Sacrifice at the Gorge de Loup in southeastern France, which links an existing 8B into an 8C. The growing trend within recent years is that when comp climbers do decide to go outdoors, they tend to do something utterly remarkable. Adam Ondra and Jakob Schubert being 2 good examples of this. The other trend we've noticed is people on the other side of their comp climbing career. People like Shauna Coxey, who after retiring from competition climbing, just went on an absolute rampage, ticking off a whole bunch of Font 8B pluses back to back, taking very limited time to do so. The format of competition climbing does lend these individuals with a really unique set of skills as far as flash or on-site ascents are concerned, because when you're stood underneath a route or a boulder within a competition, you have to read what you can see there and then, much like you would outside. The other added bonus about climbing outdoors is there is no time pressure in comparison, whereas in a competition, you've only got 4 minutes. It'll be interesting to see what Janja does next. On Instagram, she's alluded to having a few days rest before the rock season starts. And given that she's already started the rock season with an 8C+ or 9A flash, amazing things are yet to follow.